The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. This is the United Podcast Network.
It's time for a crunch or two. It's time for a little something something. It's time for the Snack Authority. The Snack Authority. The authority on snacks. Snacks of all kinds. From the most common and wildly famous to the most obscure and unknown. The Snack Authority. Snacking all the time so you don't have to.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Snack Authority, broadcasting live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. The Snack Authority is a weekly podcast where we dig into the history, taste, and flavor of local snacks, national favorites, and yes, even some bizarre or international treats, alone or in head-to-head battles. I am Jess, and with me is my panel of snack and experts. We have Pat.
Hello, Jess.
Hello, Pat. And our Ed.
I'm here. I'm tired. I had a lot of work to do on this episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, well, I'll zoom into today's product, which is KitKat.
It is a KitKat, but it doesn't look like a KitKat. I just want to, full disclosure, I gave Ed his in advance so we can give him the hairy eyeball, and that's what the package looks like. So it looks like a little mason jar with treats in it, which I like. I dig that.
Yeah, the thing about these particular ones, Jess, and you guys can start to dig in, but let me tell you about these ones.
Please do.
As we've mentioned, the KitKat is big in Japan. These ones one of them is Ruby chocolate because Nestle secured exclusive rights to Ruby chocolate in Japan.
Right.
And what they did is they came out with a new product. A guy named, I'm assuming it's a guy, Yasumasa Takaki.
Okay.
He's a Japanese chef that creates a lot of the KitKat.
That must be a sweet job. Oh,
A sweet job.
Yeah.
And he's been experimenting with new flavor combinations to expand the Ruby chocolate range.
That's cool.
So where the work came in, you can't really tell what it is from the package if you're just American like us.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get an idea from the package, but I did a lot of Googling.
Lots of it.
And they are ready to wow us with Everyday Nuts and Cranberry Ruby KitKat.
So it looks like on the package there are dried cranberries and
Nuts.
almonds, but it...
Yeah, they didn't say specifically. They said Everyday Nuts.
It looks like it... Well, just for those who aren't watching and you're listening, it looks like they are dried just cranberries and almonds, but it might be dried raspberry too. I can't really... I don't see that often.
It's cranberry.
It's cranberry.
And they sell those in beautiful packages.
These are cute. They're like little baggies.
Resealable standing pouches, they call those.
Like that's any more than one serving.
And the unique thing about these is they're round. They're supposed to be round.
Oh, okay. All right. They're supposed to be round.
Normally, a KitKat is not round.
No.
Have you ever seen a round KitKat, Jess?
Actually, no.
No, you have.
These look like cute little dice.
Yeah, they also make a larger package that has individually wrapped mini wafers.
Really?
Yeah, that's just not the one that we got, but we can't be too choosy. It was a gift from a friend.
And they're going to taste even better because they taste like love.
Now, in addition to the Ruby chocolate, the Everyday Nuts and Cranberry will be available in milk chocolate, which is the other package we have.
I see them, and I got them out.
And Nestle says the new chocolates have been designed with convenience in mind, so KitKat lovers can enjoy a taste of their favorite chocolates throughout the day.
That's kind.
It is. And we've had the Ruby one before, so I can imagine that cranberry pairs up pretty nicely with the Ruby flavor.
I would say.
I'm going for it.
Let's go. Still tastes like port wine cheese to me. I like it. I'm not complaining. I like port wine cheese, but it tastes like port wine cheese.
The first thing that strikes me is the ratio seems a little different. There seems less wafer bar in there. You do get a nice crunch, but I think because it's in this shape, you get more chocolate per wafer ratio.
I would say so, but I do definitely get all the textures. There's a little bit of crunch from the nut, a little bit of chewy from the dried cranberry, but there's also the crisp of the wafer and the smoothness of the chocolate. It's a great combination of everything.
It's a whole wall. It's a whole thing of goodness.
Yeah, it's a good ball.
Good
Yeah,
ball.
Pat has gone crazy over the Japanese KitKats, aside from the matcha, I guess.
Well, no matcha for me.
Yeah, it's not no mas, it's no matcha.
No
No
matcha.
matcha. I'm proud of you for trying them, though.
Well,
Yeah,
gotta try it.
you gotta try it.
Sometimes you can teach an old dog new tricks.
I'm not trying it again, though.
So I'm going to follow that up with a milk chocolate one.
Mm-hmm. It actually goes just as well. I find
It
these
does.
both really good.
It does. You know, the ruby chocolate has a berry-ish flavor to it, but the milk chocolate's a nice contrast to the cranberry.
Closer to a real KitKat.
I would say so, yeah. But I would say that the Ruby KitKat ball highlights, I think, the cranberry. And then the milk chocolate really brings out the almond, the nuttiness of the almond.
Yeah,
So,
I
I mean,
get the almonds on the finish of it. You know, it's all crunch for a while, and then the flavors start to appear
Ta-da.
like magic. Ta-da! Well, while you're munching more, I'm going to give you some news.
Ready for it.
And in fact, there's a new story out on Japanese KitKats. They've swapped out their plastic bags for paper packaging with a new origami feature.
How cute!
So starting at the end of this September, Nestle Japan will be making a change to the look of the KitKat range by saying sayonara to their plastic packaging. By switching to paper packaging, Nestle expects to save 418 tons of plastic every year.
That's awesome.
It's good. It's all part of the company's commitment to use only 100% recyclable and reusable packaging by 2025. Now, initially, the packaging's just going to appear on 5 of the brand's larger size products. The KitKat Mini Original, KitKat Mini Otona no Amasa, which is called, parenthetically, it said adult sweetness, which I think it's dark chocolate by the look of it.
Okay.
So it's the adult sweetness. And Pat, you'll be glad to know they're also featuring it on their strong matcha.
Oh, very good. That's great.
I know what you're getting for Christmas.
Yeah, and to help customers get used to the new look packets, Nestle is encouraging people to use them to make paper cranes,
That's cute.
which they can write messages on and then give to their family and friends.
Here's a KitKat wrapper. I'd rather have the KitKat.
Well, I think so.
I'm just,
You'd be kind of disappointed if I just gave you an origami
I would be a lot of
crane.
bit of sad.
Or
I
you could
would.
say, this is what you get for Christmas.
It'd make it pretty clear that I didn't share the KitKats with you, right?
Yeah, there'd be no hiding it from me at that point.
Yeah, it says they can also be used to, wish friends good luck on their exams and in their working lives.
Wait, the crane or the KitKat?
The crane.
The crane.
No. I think they're missing the point of being a KitKat.
Jess, I don't know what to tell you. It's a different culture.
That's fine.
You seem bitter about this.
I am.
You're somewhat angry.
That would be so sad if somebody handed me a delicious KitKat wrapper
Here you go. I made
and then
something for you.
and withheld the KitKat from me.
Like this?
Yeah, no, that's not fair. I will say, if you notice, if you eat the whole ball at once, instead of biting it in half like we did for the first one, completely different taste.
It's good, right?
It is very good.
Although I will say, I mean,
All you.
Oh, you.
Well, you don't want it?
No, I'm good.
Do you want to just see inside? I'll eat the chocolate off it.
Jess will just eat the chocolate and give you the
I'll have
rest.
the rest.
I didn't make it into a crane, so I feel like it's less offensive.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Those ones are not the crane packaging.
I noticed.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be getting busy with it.
I literally
package.
would be. I wouldn't even be involved with this.
Jess, I got another news story that's somewhat disturbing.
All right, I'm ready. I'm prepared. myself.
Actually, it's 2 stories under the label of Crazy Ice Cream.
All right.
All right. So, to celebrate National Mustard Day,
No, I'm done with this conversation because I saw somebody make mustard frosting once and I'm still gagging.
French's teamed up with Cool House, which I think it's an LA-based ice cream chain, to create mustard ice cream.
Oh.
And in case you're wondering, yes, it does contain French's yellow mustard. The ice cream was made with a base of cake batter flavoring, then some mustard got stirred into that mess. If you dare try this flavor yourself, it's available for a limited time, no doubt,
A week.
at Cool House locations in Los Angeles and from an ice cream truck in New York City and the Hamptons starting August 1st.
The world is coming to an end.
Okay, that was bad, right?
That was.
Well,
Please don't do anything worse to me because
it
that's
could-
pretty gross.
It could be good too.
So, not to be outdone by the French's mustard ice cream, the folks over at Oscar Mayer are planning to debut an ice dog sandwich made with hot dog flavored ice cream and mustard infused gelato.
Oh, please stop with the mustard. It's
Do you
so
put it on a bun?
Yeah, the ice dog has some interesting ingredients. It's served between a cookie bun stuffed with both spicy Dijon gelato and hot dog sweet cream, the latter of which contains candied hot dog bits. And
And with that,
that one for that delicious product, Oscar Mayer is deploying a Wienermobile on the streets of New York City throughout the week of August 12th to distribute its ice dogs to the good, unsuspecting people of Manhattan.
Do you have any idea how angry I would be? I would literally
You'd rather
kick them
have
in the Wienermobile because you cannot give people mustard stuff.
So, Jess, let me ask you this. then.
Please do.
You've got a choice.
All right.
Either you're going to get a KitKat paper crane or some mustard ice cream. Now, you don't have to eat the ice cream. What would you be more offended by as a gift?
To be perfectly honest, it would be the mustard. I can't see it. I can't smell it. And it offends me to even think about it too long.
Right.
And I'm not even as offended about the candied hot dog pieces in hot dog cream.
I was looking at the first one when you said they're going to come up with the mustard ice cream.
Cake
And I'm
batter.
saying, would you put it inside a bun on a hot dog? And now Oscar Mayer comes out and solves the problem.
Yeah, Pat. People are out there thinking about really important things. It's not all being left to you to figure out.
No, I'm happy about that.
Yeah. You're not going to buy it, though,
No,
right?
but I'm happy about it.
All right,
I'm
Jess.
sad.
Let's go back to the lobster chocolate from a previous episode.
All right.
Is it lobster chocolate or mustard ice cream?
Lobster chocolate.
Really?
I would have that before I can't. If I have mustard, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to lose my whatever I'm eating.
I'm going to keep that in mind for future shows.
You've made me eat mustard chips before. We're not doing it again.
Ever?
Ever.
Did you have to use the bucket?
I spit them out in the bucket. I can smell it too. I'll eat anything because I love you guys and I want to be honest about how it tastes. And if it really tastes like mustard, good for you. You've made me vomit. But there's something about it. It's awful. I'd eat hot dog ice cream.
Pat, you're looking at her like you're psychoanalyzing.
No, because
He's going to do it. He's going to
because-
sneak mustard yuck to me.
how about if I snuck some mayonnaise?
I would eat mayonnaise ice cream before I would eat mustard ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're anti-mayonnaise.
I'm not super anti-mayonnaise. I'm like,
Anti.
I'm not pro mayonnaise. I find no use for it. But I'm staunchly anti-mustard. Mouse turd.
All right. Well, having settled that, I guess we just have to assign ratings to these delicious little balls of goodness.
I'm ready.
Are you?
I am.
Are you starting us out?
Sure.
All right. Let's go Ruby and then milk.
Gotcha. So for the Ruby, I gave you a 92. I liked it. It's a good treat. I wouldn't hunt it out first. I would rather have a regular Ruby Kit Kat, but it's awesome. And then for the milk, I gave it a 90 because it brought out a lot of the almond flavor, and I like the Kit Kat. I like the feel of it, but if I wanted an almond chocolate, I think that I like the Hershey almond chocolate a little bit better. So 92 for Ruby, 90 for milk.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go 91 for the Ruby
Mm-hmm.
because it's a very clean, very nice taste.
Yep.
And on the chocolate, I'm going to give it a 94
Wow.
because I do like that
Wow.
almond taste that comes
Yeah.
out at the end.
Look at
And-
you.
I'm going to match Pat's 94 on the milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go 92 on the Ruby. I think they were both delightful little treats.
Delightful little treats.
Delightful.
So you matched me on the Ruby and you matched Pat on the milk. We're just all mind melding at this
Something
point.
must be going on there. I can't say what. Jess is doing
So-
her quick calculations.
We have a 92 for our Ruby, and I think it's well deserved. It was a point and change, but
It's
we
a
win.
delicious little snack.
It really is, and I like what they did with it, and it pulled different elements out of each with the different chocolate coating. We have a 93 as a total for our milk chocolate. So 92, 93, all good scores.
Excellent.
Good for you, KitKat. Good for you, Guy. So if you guys ever have an idea of a snack we should dig into, an idea of what to pair against each other, please contact us at thesnackauthority@gmail.com. Let your snack eating friends know about us, share us, subscribe to us, give us a 5-star rating because we're 5 stars of awesome. For the Snack Authority, for Ed, Pat, and myself, and all of the wonderful Japanese treats we have a wonderful snacking week.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.